what I say, they're going to feel how they feel anyway. But I do know this is a situation, and with situations like this, whenever you have people that want to put a narrative out, it will go on and on and on and on. So Helen L said, I saw some BS on Sin today. They are such a disappointment as men spreading rumors. Sandra said, I'm tired of these trolls creating lie after lie after lie. I'm always going to be supportive. Well, thank you. Thank you too for that, Sharice. Parasite, I feel like I should have been made you a mod. Oh, is Ren here? Network said men are basically like bitches in this pro back. YouTube. Obsidian is playing your video. Which video? This one? Oh, Ren said yes. Oh, this one. And that's fine. He can play it if he wants to. He would either go back to, again, these are people who are going to grab on to what they want to grab on anyway. That's just what they're going to do. T. Walker said, I'm so mad I wasn't able to finish your last live stream from the other night, Life of a Wife and Mom. Are you talking about the one where I discussed the documentary? Hey, Sade. As Jane O'Shill said, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. The problem is sometimes we don't know the difference. We went through shit like this before. Yeah. No kidding. That's the thing. Certain things, when you think somebody is your friend, and then you find out differently, it can be it can be very, very disappointing. Hey, Q Butter, shout out to you. Lover of all things Black said what happened. I'm gonna get to that. It seems like a lot of people in here already know what happened because they've been seeing it. Network said it's amazing how people so easily flip on you. It is. It really is. It's definitely amazing, for sure. Nyla said that wasn't CK, whoever that was. She just changed the channel to her name. Her name is Nicole Branson. Yeah. Well, the thing of it is that's why I didn't mention the account, because I know people make fake accounts as me. So, yeah. Creamy said Obsidian is streaming that. Right. Of course they are. Renaissance woman's really. Oh, he's talking to Ren. So. They're always coming for Queen Sin. The shit is tired and seeing them. She's not the only Black woman on YouTube. Well, in this case, this is some information that's been an old conversation that's been put out by a woman that I thought was supposed to be my friend. She is, like, the account that she's using is not her account. It's not at all. This isn't just a random person at all. This is a woman that was supposed to be my friend. I trusted and confided too much in her, and she chose to make things public. That's an issue. Happy Nappy said, I watched some of it. They're so jealous. It's not natural. Well, the thing is, people have disliked me already. And Sweet Lady said she was never your friend. Well, here's the thing. Anybody that does that can't possibly be a friend. And so these are old, I would say these are text messages that were from months ago. That's just the reality about it, of what it is. Paul Gray said, I was listening to the Obsidian live stream this morning. He claims he has damning evidence against you about being pregnant by Robert. I don't believe that. I support you. Well, the thing of it is these text messages and things was put out and was disclosed to this person months ago. I have not spoken to her in since at the very earliest, early December. So right now, she doesn't know anything about my current relationship. She's putting out stuff that happened months ago. However, the thing of it is for me, even if somebody's going to take something and take bits and pieces of conversation and use it to frame a certain narrative, the reality of it is this is a woman that I confided in. This was a woman that was supposed to be my friend. Okay. That's just a reality of what it is. It was supposed to be a person that was my friend. I confided in way too much. I trusted way too much. That's just a reality of what it is. I did not know that she had any intent of coming out and putting out personal conversations, and I don't know what's motivating it, to be honest. I really don't know what's motivating it. And now they are attacking a man that they don't even know and calling him a dusty beta male and calling me a hypocrite based on a situation that they really know nothing about. Sandra said, I think I know who it is, and I never thought she would do something like that because she was so likable. Neither did I. Neither did I. But you have people talking about my personal relationship and asserting that I sought out to find a man to just go get pregnant by. So now you have a lot of people out here who are making videos and making assumptions about my relationship, like I said, with a man who they don't even know. And so what I regret is disclosing personal information to this woman and thinking that she was my friend when she was clearly not. That is what I regret. And I regret that extensively because now my personal information is circulating around YouTube among people who wanted to find something on me that they could try and discredit me for and call me a hypocrite and all these. It just makes no sense. Well, it makes sense to me. This is just who they are. So. Little Miss Chocolate said, "Why? What's wrong with people?" Well, people are people, obviously, and you can't trust them. And I'm feeling like I'm learning a lesson in one of the worst ways possible, which is to not trust people. Chanel Virgo said that Cheryl, you haven't worked with her in a while. Yeah, that is who it is. And again, I have been she's been on my channel. Like I've collaborated with her several times. Like I've hung out with her. I don't think that people really care though. I don't think people really care so much about her identity. They care about the information that they feel like they're getting. And they feel like they have something on me that they're exposing, and they feel like they're turning me into a fraud because apparently I'm a hypocrite because they have deemed this man that they know nothing about to be a dusty beta male. And now they feel like I'm a hypocrite because they feel like I'm a hypocrite because I'm with a dusty beta male despite talking about a dusty beta male. And this is based on some messages that were put out by this woman who, again, I thought was my friend. That's the thing. Network is crazy. She said, "Oh my God, you had sex." Well, no one in history has done that. So what she's ultimately doing is she's putting out some text messaging, and granted, The things that are in the messages I did say. I would never go back on the stuff that I said. As a grown woman, I have no problem admitting to stuff that I said. I said some things out of anger during a certain time. And so what's going on is this is being framed in a certain way to basically say that I met a man, Rob, and within 3 months I chose to go get pregnant by him. This is what is being said. Now, the thing of it is that this is not the case because, like I said, this person does not even know if I am currently pregnant because I have not spoken to her in a while. So she wouldn't know, she wouldn't be able to validate if I was still pregnant or not. She would not be able to do that because, again, I have not spoken to her. But I would not lie and say the text messages and the stuff that she's showing is not true because it is. And those things that are things that I've said, I said them in a certain context. That context is not being shown, of course, because when people want to show a certain narrative, they're going to show a certain narrative. So I'm being told that I'm a hypocrite. I'm being told that I've somehow chose a man who is a dusty beta male. I understand that I said certain things and messages out of anger. And like I said, I don't have a choice but to take responsibility for that because I did say certain things. Now, do I think that this man is a beta male? Absolutely not. Did I meet him and then within 3 months decide and plan to be pregnant by him? Absolutely not. I certainly didn't do that. But there is a text message where obviously I did talk about some conversations that we had, and I did say that we had a conversation about that. And that's because I met him and spoke to him and learned that he was a very intelligent man. I liked his character. I still like his character. That's just the reality of what it is. I do not quantify him by the amount of children he have or the amount of women that he have them by, because quite frankly, he is the most active father I've ever seen in my life. I've never met a man who was more, I've never met one who was more active or involved. I never met one who would do anything to make sure he's there to support his children. That's just the reality of what it is. And so if people are quantifying somebody being a dusty beta male based on how many children they have with how many people, then they're going to call them a dusty beta male because they don't care about anything. They care about the fact that this man has children by more than one woman. So that's why they're quantifying him as a dusty beta male. I don't think he's a dusty beta male. I never saw him as a dusty beta male. Again, like I said, this is a hardworking man who does whatever it takes for his children. Since I've been talking to him, has he inspired me to make personal changes? Absolutely. That's just the reality of what it is. He has. He is very intelligent and has inspired me to make certain personal changes. Whether people see those changes or not doesn't negate the fact that he has, and that's why I continue dealing with him. And that's why I will continue to talk to him because he is a good man. That's just the reality. I don't sum him up by the children he has. To me, a dusty beta male would be a man who creates a bunch of children that he is not taking care of. 60 ounces saying you're for full grown woman is your business. Yeah, it is my business, but because of me confiding and discussing and disclosing personal information to a person that I thought was my friend, now my business is all over YouTube and is being made YouTube fodder for people. The educated smoker said, "Are you happy?" I am. But the reality of it is this, I still have people coming out here calling me a hypocrite saying that I chose to get pregnant by a man that's a dusty beta male like the ones I talk to, and that's just not true. Taylor said, "Am I happy?" Happy, absolutely. But I did. I said some things out of anger, and these are the things that she's showing. When people get mad, they say things out of anger, and I am not exempt from that. And I sit here and I've spoken to and confided in a woman that, like I said, I thought was my friend, and she chose to take a confidential a confidential conversation that she chose to make them public for the reasons of deciding to make me look like a, what does she call me, a hood rat, and somebody who just chose to run out and get pregnant. What I'm being told is what it was, although, like I said, she does not know what is going on within the relationship right now, because I haven't spoken to her in months. So the stuff that you guys have seen and that you may see, these are things that are not recent. These took place in probably about October, November, and some discussions that, again, like I said, I had with this woman because she was supposed to be my friend. She was supposed to have been my friend for the past 2 years, possibly more. That's just a reality. Now, worse, if she's pregnant, I'm not mad because I wasn't invited to the shower. Cynthia, I thought we were closer than that. Well, the thing of it is, Paris said, did she start off as a subscriber? Yeah, initially. And then when we lived in the same city, I ran into her at a grocery store. And then she had come on my channel several times. She had spoken on several different topics with me several times. So that's